Have you ever thought about how dangerous a book can be? As dangerous as a weapon, as an army, sometimes even more dangerous than an empire. Because books do not kill people. They teach people how to think. And throughout history, the most feared thing has always been the thinking human. Humanity rose through knowledge. Yet that same humanity has feared knowledge again and again. That is why some books were read, some were hidden, and some were burned in front of everyone. If you think this was an accident, you are mistaken. Because burning books has always been a conscious choice in history. Let's go back to the ancient world. The Library of Alexandria. It was not just shelves filled with books. Knowledge gathered from all corners of the world was kept in one place. Astronomy, mathematics, medicine, engineering, even texts belonging to civilizations whose names we no longer know. This was humanity's shared memory. And that is precisely why it was dangerous. Because when knowledge is concentrated in one place, those who want to control it inevitably appear. The Library of Alexandria did not burn in a single day. It was damaged repeatedly, neglected repeatedly, and in the end, it disappeared silently. After the fire, no one stood up and asked, "What did we lose?" Because what was lost was not only books. An alternative future for humanity disappeared as well. Centuries passed, but the fear did not change. This time the stage was medieval Europe. Opening a book could sometimes be a crime. If you read the wrong book, asked the wrong question, or thought the wrong thought, the answer was fire. Anatomy books were banned because they disrupted the sacred order of the human body. Astronomy books were banned because they said the sky was not as it had been described. Philosophy was banned because it told people to trust their own reason. Knowledge was dangerous because it provided answers without the need for authority. Some books were not only burned, those who wrote them were silenced as well. But the interesting part was this: every book that was burned became more desirable. Every forbidden piece of knowledge spread from mouth to mouth. So it wasn't enough. In the 16th century, this time an official list was prepared. Its name was the Index of Prohibited Books. Do you know who was on that list? Names that children are taught in schools today. Galileo, Copernicus, Descartes. What was their crime? Not being wrong, but looking with their own eyes. Saying that Earth was not the center of the universe. Was not merely a scientific claim at the time. It was an idea that shook the order itself. And the order protected itself. Times changed. The Industrial Revolution arrived. Printing spread. The number of readers increased. But book burning did not end. In 1933, public squares in Germany were full. Young people threw books into the fire while holding torches. Among the burned authors were Einstein, Freud, Mann. The justification was simple. These ideas are harmful. What it really meant was this: these ideas cannot be controlled. Today, no one burns books in public squares. But some books are still difficult to access. Some archives remain closed. Some texts are still available only to the authorized. So the method changed, but the fear remained the same. Because knowledge reminds people of one thing: you can think, you can question, you do not have to obey. And perhaps that is why every book burned throughout history was actually saying one thing: truth cannot be controlled. A book you read today could have led you to death centuries ago. But what about today? If there are still things we are not meant to know, where are they being hidden? And most importantly, do we have the courage to look for them?